Well, good morning everybody. It's now the 2nd of January 2026. I had a lovely day yesterday. It really felt like we made up for Christmas Day because of everybody feeling ill. But unfortunately, Tina is back in bed again. I think it did a little bit too much for her yesterday, so she's back in bed. So I've come down to the cabin to have a little play. And I realised a few things. First of all, I realised that the one thing I didn't do, and I tell a lie, I did one, and that was just grabbed. I've got a set of jigsaw puzzles I always like to do every year, like Christmas ones, and I normally do them the week or so before Christmas. I do them all. They're only little tiny ones. The one I'm looking at now is only 150 pieces. I like that sort of size actually. And it's a Christmas one. So I'm going to do that one today, and there's a little enjoyment. And I'm also going to make one of my little sets that I won in the game yesterday. Don't worry, I'm not going to show. I'll show you the finished product, but I ain't going to show me building. I've got a lot more to do actually today as well. I've gotten to bag 3 of the actual the Dracula's actual Lego set, non-Lego set, and I've found out as well that it is a copy of a Lego set. So I'm going to build it and take it apart and use the parts, because I know that it sounds really sad, but I don't mind having anything like not fun hole, Luma bricks, or there's Fanto bricks, I think they're called. I can't remember. There's a number of bricks that are complete their own designs, and I have absolutely no. Oh, well, this is so sad talking about this, isn't it? Get a life, Dave. Get a life. Oh, look everybody. Look how exciting it is. Look. Look at that. Ooh, ooh. Another thing as well, I've actually found Tina's actual Christmas decoration she made. I'm going to show you it now. There it is. It was on the tree all the time. I think it's because it was quite a tree colour. Well, of course it is a tree, because it's a tree made out of buttons. Very clever. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Last look at the Christmas tree for 2025's Christmas. With all our memories. I'm so excited what it's going to mean in the future. When we're going to have... We've got Donny's first one over here. I've already shown you, I know. But, oh, it's going to be lovely. And we've got enough room to get a bigger tree. So that's good. So, all good. But yeah, shame to see the decorations are coming down now. Back to normality. Right, so yes, I'm going to get this one started. It's a nice one. What I like about this, it's actually got an extra piece that just makes it a little bit more fun to build. I've tried to build it without looking at the picture as well. And then here we have, they've got 12 different shapes. I always used to love that when I was a kid. I always thought that was really special. So yeah, so I'm going to enjoy this jigsaw puzzle. Just the right size for me. You know, it's about half an hour to an hour to do it. So you can get it done, and it is aged from 5+, so I'm old enough as well. But it's a weird thing with these things. I do it a lot, and it's understand. It's not mental, and I think we all do it to a certain extent. But sometimes I get into my head that if I don't do it, I wasn't going to do this jigsaw puzzle today, but I felt that it would something about the universe. It would affect the universe if I didn't do it. So I'm now protecting the future by doing this, and it will actually move the molecules of the universe around in a certain way that will give me and my family a better future. I have it with spoons, and also the biggest one is mugs. I have a real problem with mugs. Everybody must have the right mug at the right time. Yeah, it's strange really. But like I said, as somebody once told me in a letter that took 13 years to get to me, I'm unusual because I recognise my madness. I probably won't film too much, but look at the lovely size as well. Great size. Here we go. The little thing there. Find the corners, ladies and gentlemen. Find the corners and the edges. That's the first thing to do, isn't it? So this is where the madness comes even a little bit more. See, like I found 2 pieces together. I have to take them apart and go like that, because otherwise I will not be able to fulfill the universe. It will know that I cheated. So there we go. No more broken pieces. No more pieces put together. I'm ready to go to the mental home. I don't think that's a politically correct way of phrasing it now. Most edges, all in bits, and there's obviously they're up the wrong way round, but there's the actual 12 actual pieces Ooh, very exciting. I don't touch those until right into the last, and then I put them in. I might even be with you at that moment when I put the 12 pieces in. Oh, you lucky things, you. Now, what I like about this jigsaw puzzle is that, especially if you're not using the instruction, the book, the cover, these pieces, a lot of them can fit together and look like the right place, but they're not. So, and I've also, of course, I haven't found all the edges, so I'm diving back in again. Here I go. So there he is. Right. But it means that doesn't go there, I can tell, so something along here is wrong. Now, can you tell me what it is, ladies and gentlemen? One of this bit here has been set up wrong. If I could look at that box, it'd be easy. So yes, it was actually that piece there I put there. Let's just show you again. This is amazing stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I'm losing 10% of my watchers already. That's one person. Look, see, it goes there absolutely perfect. You would say that's right, but it isn't. It goes over here, little buggers. And then you realise that that's a lot more right. And then that goes there. So there we go. There's the edges done. Now, you might think, if you're still here, what a sad bugger. Playing with jigsaw puzzles for 5-year-olds, playing with Lego. But it's not, this is all to, well, it is all to do with play, because this is my philosophy of life. Play is the joy of life. And if you can play, and especially if you can play with other people, you then start to see the good in other people. So my philosophy is not that I just like playing. My best person in the world is a youthful adult. Sadly, they're a lot rarer. I think no. Every adult is a youthful adult. It's just that they don't give themselves, or have not got the time to be that. They have to be sensible. Well, I've got 3 children, 2 grandchildren. We live in a lovely part of the country. I've got 2 businesses, and it's all done for play. Now, admittedly, we make hardly any money. We always make enough to survive and be here, and there are always things that, you know, that are a bit stressful because we always live from hand to mouth. But that's the trade-off. The trade-off for actually being able to enjoy life and experience life now, rather than, you know, I talk to so many people. I know so many people who are looking for their retirement. I will start living when I retire. I can't wait until I retire, and that starts from the age of 50. Probably before that. That's a long time to be just looking forward to something. You should be enjoying your life now. Now, of course, there's a massive trade-off. Massive trade-off is that I'm going to have to borrow money in January to pay my VAT bill. That's not good business. But I'm going to have to, you know, I'm going to have to juggle. I'm going to have to do things. But the trade-off, I think, is well worth it. You know, I'm lucky that we've got some things planned for the, you know, our pensions are there. My private pension was set up very strangely years ago. I'll tell a story about that one day. When I was 19, so I am lucky there, very lucky. But it means that I'm actually able to enjoy life a lot, and I'd like to share it. And this is what it's about. Yeah, I want to share it definitely with the Wonder Years experience that I'm building. And it's going to be a place where people can come on holiday and they can actually drop back being a kid. Kids are going to love it, but it really is going to be more for the adult. It's going to be for the adult to be able to put aside their horrible, boring adult life, the life where they feel that they have just sold off something so dear. And that's why a lot of people don't want to look at it, because it's too much of a memory of what they've sold off. But that's the plan, and this is what these vlogs are. These new vlogs I've started again now. I'm hopefully going to show you that journey, and I hope that the people will join in, and I'll get enough people wanting to experience it in a way that is going to be above and beyond. It's going to be open to the public. It's going to have to be like a normal situation as an attraction, but there's going to be a different layer, and it's going to be hidden here. It's going to be hidden here for people to find, and it's going to take a long time. But I've got to be on the ball, and I've got to keep on going, keep on pushing, making sure that people get to see it, and it's here waiting for you to find. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to this. Oh, I'm doing it, but I'll turn you off for a minute. There's the first shape done. Getting there, but it's, like I said, without the instructions, it is really quite a challenge. I love it. That's the top done now, ladies and gentlemen. Now I've got this messy sledge to do now. Oh, it's exciting. There we go, all done. Oh, apart from putting them in. Now, can you see the double piece? Here it is. That's the double piece. It does make it quite exciting. Could be a good idea in a puzzle to actually have a number of double pieces, because it does make it. It does confuse things. It really does. Right, are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. What should we start off? I think we start off with the snowflake, as it was the first one. Oh, there we go. And we do the bell, because come in a line. The bell. No, it's the hat. It's not the bell. There's the bell. There's the bell. The bell. Father Christmas. Oh, reindeer. Oh dear. He flew away. He's back again now, though. There he is. Holly leaf. There we go. There we go. What's the name? Angel. There we go. Father Christmas tree. With Father Christmas, there he is. He's there now. Gingerbread man. There we go. Snowman. There we go. And what we got left? Oh, it's a little thing. Then what we got left? Sleigh. Hat. Oh, I did the wrong hand. And last but not least, the stocking. And there he is, in all his glory. Done. Hey! I really enjoyed doing that. It's really, really, really beautiful. I like the look of the actual elves as well in this. Magical. There we go. See, I'm there, you see, ladies and gentlemen. This is my secrets of my happiness, but also my curse, is that I'm there. I'm in that little house now. I'm talking to the elves. I'm completely there. Completely there. I can travel to different universes. It's so exciting. There we go then. All done. Right. I guess I'll do this now. For another year. Done and done. Really pleased I did that. Wasn't on the plan for this morning, but as I sat down I looked over and saw it. There it is. Make sure they all get broken up as best as possible. Ready for next year. We'll do this now, this little set. I don't know if it's full size Lego or not, but or non-Lego, but I'm going to do this little set to camera, you lucky things. Right, here we go. Oh yes, full size Lego. Very good. Or non-Lego, as I said. Looks like good quality Lego though. There's actually a number of companies making it. Obviously there's Lego, but then there's 2 or 3 good quality non-Lego bricks. GoPro is GoPro? No, I can't remember what it's called now, but something like that. Right, let's have a look. So these are these instructions. Oh, flicked one over there. Right, yes, very good, look at this. Come on, stay flat. So what do I need? I need to do that. Can't get this flat. 2 of those. 1 of those. And 2 of those. Right, and it looks like you just do this. So that. Ooh. Let's see the clutching power, shall we? That. That. And that. There we go. And the next one is that one. That one thing does with me is that as I get older, my hands are gonna probably get harder to do this. Luckily, I haven't got very big hands, so I have got a little bit of dexterity in them still. That goes on to the Wessex. See, straight away you see, it's me jumping ahead. I made a little bit of a mistake because I'm an idiot. Oh, and that goes like that. I hope I'm not losing you all here. This is going to be quite a long vlog, isn't it? This one, but it's doing the things I love. It's doing the thing, and it's trying to explain how I would love you guys to come along with me on this one. I would. Right, so what we've got here. It would be so exciting if I could get some people to come along. Now some of this doesn't work. That don't work. That doesn't fit. That doesn't fit onto there. Let's see. Oh, it does pretty well. But it doesn't really. I don't know. No, see, it wants to break off. So this is where they're being naughty. They're doing fittings. Naughty. Listen to me. Dear Lord. That goes on there. That fits on there. Fits nicely though. I've got to give that. It fits nicely. These fit on here. One. Turn that the other way. Bit of flashing on there. Where do these go then? So these are angled to be like that. That's one. That's two. Then we've got the feet. These are little hands from the figures. That's quite a good way of using them. Right, let's put these on. Probably not giving you the best angle at all here. I'm not really talking. So yeah, let's talk about what my plan is. My plan is to open an attraction called the Wonder Years. That on the face of it is for children, but actually it's completely and utterly for their parents to remember their play, so then they can actually play with their children in a way that is much more magical. One sec, oh, 1 second. Now this is going to be rubbish as well, so that's going to go like that. And then it's a play. It's set up and viewed, and every year. See, that's not right, is it? So they show there on there. They show this this sticking out, and on there, yeah. Look how it shows it. It shows it on the box. So those will just ping off all the time because they're coming in at an angle. You can just about they fit on, but they'll just ping off. Yeah, I quite like that. Yeah. Yeah. Nice little set that. And I won that yesterday. So yeah, so the idea is that families come down on holiday and they actually book into the Wonder Years, and the kids like just looking around and seeing all the different stories and different adventures and different models set up and so forth. But hidden depth is all the hidden things that are for us as adults, the memories that we share. And it's not just going to be my generation, because my children's stuff's going in there as well. So it's going to be aged from around about 25 to 65 is going to be the people that are going to get the most out of it for memories and that span. And I remember, because I want to be able to go in there and see my childhood, but also my children's childhood. I really believe this is a time for us to really experience life in a magical way, like I do. I love my fantasy life. I love the worlds I go into. They're beautiful. They're so exciting. My only curse is I want to share it. I want other people to see it. So there we go. Anyway, another waffle again. I'm sorry. you know, and this is why I've given. Michael was angry with me. He said, "You can't give just to other people your revolutions," but I have. I've given Ben one. Have I already said this? Maybe I have. But he's going to ask me once a week, "What have you done, Dad? What have you done for this idea of yours, your dream? What steps have you taken this week to move you there?" So anyway, sorry for such a long vlog. I hope some of you watch all the way to the end. If you have watched all the way to the end, can you please put in the actual... Yes, I am the juggling clown. Ooh. In the comments, put the word... I don't know how to spell it myself, but the word Jabberwocky, okay? Jabberwocky, don't know how to spell it. I might actually spell it in there here for you in a minute, we'll see. Yeah, and then I know that you've watched it to the end, or you fast forward to the end, one of the two. But yeah, anyway, I am waffling now. It's time to say goodbye. I think I'm going to put this up somewhere here, and I think I'm going to put him up here, on here. There we go. And he's going to live up there until other people see him.